Hello everyone, my name is Mary Garcia and I am the President-elect of the Rotary Club of Nashoba Valley, serving the towns of Bolton, Lancaster, and Stow. And we're here this morning in Stow at the Pompositticut Community Center for our Repair Cafe. We're doing this, it's actually being sponsored this time by the Council on Aging and supported by our Rotary Club. The Rotary Club of our area is one that is very involved in many different community events as well as international events. And in one way, we try to make the world a better place. Our motto is service above self. And the Repair Cafe grew out of an idea that began in the Netherlands. And in order to help the environment, it's important for people to not be throwing things away all the time. And yet, sometimes people feel like it's too expensive to be able to get things repaired. So from that idea came the idea of a Repair Cafe. And it's an opportunity for people who have talents like engineers and seamstresses and woodworkers and blade sharpeners, etc., to come volunteer their time, their equipment, and people from the community be able to bring things in for repair so that they can keep them, use them, and not put them into the dump. So we're so excited to be part of this growing movement. Our founder of the Repair Cafe, Ray Fau, has actually been speaking around the state at some environmental conferences as well as MIT about this kind of program, and now they're beginning to pop up in many various different towns in the area, and we're doing anything that we can to help support them in growing their own program. One of our popular places is repairing clothing, and we have an expert seamstress with us this morning. And Fatima is going to tell us a little bit about, she had a bin of clothes given to her this morning to repair.
Yeah, good morning everyone. My name is Fatima and part of the Rotary Club, and I volunteer, sometimes very often, helping people to keep their clothes with a good appearance. Like this morning I already have like 4 different clothes, like 2 shirts and 2 pants to fix it, which make me so happy to give back to the community and help people out. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Thank you. Good morning, Terry. Can you tell us the kinds of things you've been repairing this morning?
Yes, this gentleman had a pair of pants that needed patching, and some other things that were worn out. The seams needed fixing. So I'm endeavoring to do that.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And are you here as a member of the town Council on Aging? Or
Yes.
She's
Yes,
with
I am.
Council on Aging in Stow. Good. Thank you. Gentlemen, I'm part of a program here where we're doing some interviewing about the Repair Cafe today, and I wondered if you could tell us a little bit about what you are working on right now.
Hi. Yeah, so I'm Richard Simon from the Rotary Club of Nashoba Valley, and this gentleman brought in a old transistor portable radio, and he said that it dropped on the floor one time and then stopped working. So I took it apart, and having been through these things a number of times, I'm looking for the simplest things that are kind of the most obvious. Like the first thing, if we look at this, was finding out whether the transformer is working. And we use a multimeter, to find out that the transformer, in fact, yes, is producing 2 different voltages necessary for the radio. And then, so that checked out, and then looking for other things, didn't really find anything, and concentrated on this switch. Those, usually the mechanical things go. So then unscrewed up the circuit board, which is here, and turned it over, and ultimately found out that there was, when the drop occurred, there was a short of some material. Maybe it was some dust or something that shorted over some contacts. But as soon as I touched it, voila, we had sound coming out of the speaker. So it was a fix that was simply just some dirt that was on some contacts. And now we're putting it back together again, which is the second hardest part. You have all the pieces, all the screws, and can you get it back together again? So, but I'm sure we're going to do that. So I think we'll have a success here.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. It's nice to have an engineer on duty to help us out. And Howard here is also with the Rotary Club?
Yes, I am. My specialty is repairing sewing machines. I'm waiting for somebody to come in with a distressed sewing machine, so we're ready. Other than that, I do have a hammer, can definitely fix a lot of things with that.
Great.
All
Thanks,
right.
Howard. And this is my good husband, Rich Garcia.
Hi.
Tell us a little bit about what you generally do at the Repair Cafe.
My specialty is sharpening. Scissors, knives, shears, clippers, the works.
And you've got some files
And a sharpener right here.
an electric sharpener.
Right.
Good. You've already done quite a few things this morning, right?
Well,
Some
it's been
knives and-
been fairly slow, but we have done some things.
Great. Good. Thanks. Come on over this way. And we have this morning a hair dryer in need of a fix. And we've got Matt here. Matt, where are you from?
Stow.
You're from Stow? Do you work with the Council on Aging, or you're just a
No.
community member?
Yep, just a community member.
And you have come all the way from?
I've come from Salem, Mass. We are trying to do a repair cafe in Salem sometime earlier this year, or later in the year rather. But I wanted to see what a repair cafe would look like. So I'm here with my hair dryer trying to get it fixed.
Great. Thank you so much. Hi there. Hi. You got some sharpening you're going to get done?
Certainly do.
Oh, that's wonderful. Are you from Stow?
Yes.
Oh, good. Well, we're so glad you came this morning.
Last name is Wheeler? Wheeler. Okay.
Not the Wheelers from Berlin.
Okay.
I was going to ask.
Nice to officially meet you.
Hi there. We're with the Stow Cable TV program, and we're just going around to the various different tables, giving people an idea of the kinds of repairs that we do. I know you haven't been too busy today, but what is some of the work that you would normally be doing?
Well, normally you see chairs that have glue joints that have come apart, maybe a rung that's broken or something, but minor repairs like that I can do. Glue it, put it back together for them.
Great, great. It's a wonderful way to do a simple repair that keeps things out of the dump.
Yeah, we're such a throwaway society now that it's good to see people repairing things instead of throwing them away.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for being here this morning. We hope we get some customers for you soon.
All right.
Hi, good, good.
He's gone to get a supply for my lamp.
Oh, tell me a little bit about what you brought in.
Well, this lamp was working just fine, but all of a sudden the bulb started flickering or not coming on when we turned on the switch. And he says it needs a new base, one of these things, and that you have them here.
Oh,
so
good.
Hopefully he'll get it repaired.
Wonderful,
Yeah.
Wonderful. Are you from Stow?
Yes.
Oh, good. Well,
Yeah.
we're so glad you came this morning. I hope it's a good fix for you.
We love the Repair Cafe.
Yeah, wonderful. Good. Good morning. I am assisting here with Stow Cable TV, and we're doing a little interview at each table, trying to find out what people are working on today. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and what it is you're doing?
Hi, my name is Bob Long. I do electronics and sometimes computers down here. And today a nice woman brought in a very old laptop computer that they tried to get into to find out what was on it. They couldn't remember, but they couldn't remember the password either. So we're going to defeat the password feature, at least we hope we are, and give her access to the contents of her computer.
Oh, wonderful. That'll be a great thing, won't it? Good. Well, thank you so much for your work, and thank you for bringing it in. Good. Here's another lamp that's going to be repaired today.
Well, I'll put it into the spare parts that we have here. Right, because I had to buy a smaller one.
Okay. I'm Sharon Funkhauser. I'm the Outreach and Volunteer Coordinator here at the Council on Aging. And so I have quite a few volunteers that are handymen that I call on to go into seniors' homes to do quick fixes. So I pulled some of those volunteers, and I've partnered with the Rotary Club, and Ray Faw is my main contact with them. And I went to their first repair cafe in Bolton that also partnered with Bolton Local, and I love the concept. And Ray has helped me kind of behind the scenes with more volunteers and spreading the word about sustainability and repairing things versus throwing things away. So I think the town is on board supporting the project, and it's growing like crazy around New England anyway. This is our third one here, and we love the energy, and we hope to keep it going.
Good. Well, thank you so much. And, you know, I think the message is when you've got a good idea, share your idea with others, bring everyone in, and it's amazing together the things that we can accomplish.
Right. And I love the teaching aspect of it too. People that bring in items that are broken actually learn what needed to be done, so maybe in the future they can repair their own things.
Wonderful.
So,
good.
Okay, thank you.
Well, thank you. Good. Let's go over to the registration table. We probably should have started our interview here, but this is where this is our registration table. So when people come in with an item, we like to have them sign in so that we keep a record of who's been here and the item that they've brought. Can you tell us a little bit about what's been going on this morning?
Well, it's kind of slowed down at the moment, but people bring in their items and they fill out the little form that says what wants to be fixed, and we point them in the right direction and off they go. And then they bring back their form saying whether it's been fixed, and that's it. And in the interim, there's plenty of free coffee, brownies, muffins, all that stuff to keep you busy while you're waiting.
Good. Well, thank you, Lisa. You're from the Council on Aging in Stow? Wonderful. Good. Well, it's always important when you have an event to fuel the troops. So we have some nice fresh fruit and brownies and muffins and cookies, as well as some good hot coffee here. So people have been just coming in and enjoying that as well. Wonderful day for getting things fixed and coming together in the community to do some good works. And we hope that we'll see you at the next Repair Cafe. That's my email address right there. They forward at AOL. Oh, let me put my home address on it.